Are we live or are we live? I look nice. I look nice. Come on, Kumbara. Come on, baby. Come on. I'm serving y'all, am I not? I'm giving y'all a little bit of what? A little bit of dut, a little bit of deet, a little bit of dat. I want to try to make this like as quick as possible, man. I hope I can. Whew, 1, 2. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kumbi. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. In today's video, we are going to be talking about my 20K step challenge, the Dinga step challenge, walking 20,000 steps a day for 28 days. We're talking about that today. That's what I did. I walked I walked 20,000 steps a day for 28 days, and whew, that was a challenge. I'm gonna pause because I'm already forgetting the words. I don't understand. So the beginning of 2021, I told myself that each month of 2021, I want to try to have a health challenge, or like challenging myself in some type of way and completing the challenge, right? So the first challenge that I did this year was the Dinga step challenge. Basically, you're walking. You choose a certain amount of steps that you want to walk, and you walk. I've tried to do this challenge 2 or 3 times. The first time I did it like halfway through and then I never finished it. The second time I literally did the first 2 days and I was like, nah, it's too cold. And then this was the 3rd time and I was like, yo, finish it. Like, no matter what, come rain, come fire, come thunder, finish this dang challenge. And I did, and I'm so proud of myself that I was able to finish the challenge. Babes, there were days where I was kind of like, damn, it's raining outside and I gotta go walk. Can you imagine walking around with like a huge raincoat and just like bundled up? Like it was a lot, but I was determined to finish the challenge and I did it. Right. So I just want to talk to you guys real quick about how I was able to complete the challenge, what I did and what worked well for me. I know that everybody has their own thing that works for them, and this is what worked well for me. I would wake up at 5 in the morning, sometimes 4:45, but mostly it'd be 5 or 5:30, depending on how tired I was or how late I went to bed. And I would try my best to do at least 10,000 steps in the morning. Like the first 10K were in the morning. It didn't happen that way like the rest of the challenge, so I just told myself if I do at least 2 to 3 miles in the morning would be good. So I would walk about 10,000 steps in the morning and then 10,000 at night. The thing about it, I feel like this time it was really difficult because early in the morning it's dark, and then it got dark at like 6 in the afternoon, and so I would have to clock out early from work, or like clock out at exactly 5 to be able to walk, so I wouldn't be walking in the dark. It was just like a lot figuring out all of that. But after after like the first week and I was able to figure out like what worked for me, it kind of got easier. Let's go ahead and talk about the pros. The first pro that I have on here is that the walk was very therapeutic. Like mornings became my time. Melissa would call me like in the morning and try to talk to me and be like, girl, not today, not right now, just give me my first 2 hours by myself and we'll be good. So it was very therapeutic. I would wake up and walk, and I would be able to like just think through my the day before and think through about my day right now, like how my day was going to be, like how I wanted to structure my day. And I would listen to podcasts while I walked in the morning, and it was really nice. I liked that. It was quiet. It was quiet in the morning, and there wasn't that much noise, so it was easy for me to think, if that makes sense. Like I didn't have to worry about a lot. I also started waking up at Saturdays in the morning, like Saturdays in the morning to see the sunrise. Sorry, I'm itchy. I also started waking up on Saturdays in the morning, like really early in the morning, to go see the sunrise, because I really liked the way it was just so nice. You know what, going to the park, it's so rare to go to a park when it's quiet, but because it was so cold and it was cold in like the morning, no one wanted to be there and at the park. But it was so beautiful being able to just like experience that, wake up early, see the sunrise, get my steps in, and then go back home and have a productive day. So definitely one of the pros was therapeutic. I definitely got better sleep. Babes, I would knock out. After walking sometimes, I would just come back, shower, and just pass out. Didn't wake up until the next morning. I slept very well. It would be very like waking up or like tossing and turning. So definitely better sleep. The last two pros that I have kind of go together is weight loss and less eating, and also you see like a flatter stomach. So we're gonna talk about the weight loss. I believe that I lost a total of 7 pounds doing this. The problem that I'm having is that I can't find the clip, like my before clip when I first began, and I don't really remember how much I weighed, but I'm guessing I lost around 7 pounds. That's what the little app on my phone says, so I'm just gonna say I lost 7 pounds. So weight loss, definitely, you do lose weight. You don't lose weight as fast as you might want to, but you do lose weight. Something that probably like stops me from losing a lot of weight is that I was eating junk. I wasn't eating good, but I wasn't eating bad. So what would happen is that one of my motivations to walk was walking to Subway. I live like 1.5 miles away from Subway, so I would walk to Subway, get my sandwich, and then get like a cookie or two depending on how terrible the day had been. And then I would come back home, walking the rest of my steps, shower, eat, and then, you know, sit and take a nap. But you do lose weight. You definitely see a flatter stomach. My mom tells me all the time that my stomach is flatter. God, I felt like my stomach was just so big that we're not gonna get into it. We're not gonna get into how big my stomach was, but my stomach has definitely gotten flatter. It's hard for me to see it, but like when I look at the pictures, like when I zoom in, I'm like, okay, yeah, girl, it's definitely smaller. So during the challenge, I also did OMAD. I was eating 1 meal a day most of the days, just to portion control, and walking, doing OMAD definitely helped me eat less, because I can eat a lot. Like I can sit there, eat a bowl of cereal, and be like, you know what, I need like another half. So it's definitely helped me eat less. I don't eat as much, but for the month of February, I'm not doing OMAD. I'm just eating normally, but I know that because I did OMAD, I'm gonna be able to control my portions a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Perfect. So now let us go ahead and talk about the cons. I literally only have 1 or 2 cons. I have 1. The only con that I have is that it takes about 4 to 5 hours, just depending on how fast you're walking, to walk the 20,000 steps. Like it takes hours, and sometimes you don't have that time. You really don't have 4 to 5 hours to dedicate just to walk. So that's like my only like con. No one can control this, but like poor weather could be considered as a con, because sometimes you be walking and it's raining and it's windy, and whew, man, those days were difficult. And I was walking around, if I tell you guys, I was walking around looking stupid. I was walking around looking stupid, but I was warm, I was bundled. Like I didn't have to worry about being cold. Like I personally do not like the cold. Like I don't like to be in the cold, but I like the cold. So having to go into the cold, I had to dress. Like I wore a complete thermal. I had thermal leggings underneath, thermal top on top, thermal gloves, and then I would have like my sweats, another sweat on top, and then depending on how cold it was, I would have another jacket on top, have a scarf, and then have like a mask, but have it cover my face, and then a hat. I was never cold. Like I made sure that I was never ever cold. And then when I also started walking, you know, heat, I never got cold. Basically the point is I made sure I wasn't cold, because I don't like the cold like that. I like to see it, but I don't like feeling it, you know? I know somebody relates with me. Would I suggest you try this challenge? Yes. Yes, I feel like it's a really easy way to get your exercise in. It doesn't even count as exercise because you're literally just walking. Like, you're walking, enjoying the nature, enjoying the weather. Just literally, I would suggest, like, I enjoy it. I still kind of walk sometimes. I don't do 20,000 steps, but I do walk outside. It relieves stress, especially like when work is getting difficult. I get up and I walk for 15 minutes just to relieve my stress. Like, I enjoy walking. I like it. It's something we do on a normal. Why wouldn't you just do it? Go ahead and start stepping. I do know that Lydia Dinga is going to be having another one. I think it's like mid-February. I will probably do it, but I won't be doing 20K. I'll probably do like 15 or 10. I'm not sure, but I will join. That's also another thing that I forgot to mention. There's so many other girls doing it, and if you post, like, if you go on my Instagram, you will see my posts of the challenge, and there's so many other girls doing it. It's a whole hashtag, and it's basically like you're motivating each other. Like, when you don't feel like walking and you go and you see that, okay, somebody who's doing the challenge has posted, you're like, you know what, let me go ahead and go. Let me walk. Let me just get it in. Let me get it done. And Lydia is a great supporter too. She responds back when you're walking, like, yo, join the challenge when it starts again. You will see great results. You'll feel better. And yeah, some of my suggestions, my advice, some things that I would like let people know: have a reliable watch. My watch is not as reliable as I would like it to be. Sometimes it will tell me that I was like still at 18,000 steps, but I knew that I had walked 20K, right? And by the time I get home, I would sit down and I'll be at like 21,000, and I'm like, shit. So I just kept walking this whole time when you was telling me I was at 18. Basically, the point is, have a reliable watch. Have a watch that actually counts the steps and syncs while you're walking. I've had my watch for a long time. It's been bumped to a whole bunch of things. It's been dropped. So it's totally understandable that my watch, you know, has its little kinks. But yeah. And then the second thing is get thermal wear. Depending on the weather and depending on what time of the year it is you decide to do this, get thermal wear. Get thermal wear. Don't be cold for no reason, girl, boy, whoever you are who's watching this. Do not be cold for no reason. Get thermal wear. It'll definitely help. The third thing, you can definitely have a buddy. Get a buddy to walk with you. My buddy was Melissa, my sister, if you guys don't know. And she walked. She definitely did walk. She did good. I feel like I just threw so much shade. I can't. Hey Melissa, hold on, let me call you back on like real call. Guys, I'm gonna ask her how she felt about the step challenge and how she did. Cause I feel like I just threw a whole bunch of shade to my sister, which I wasn't trying to. Hold on. Hey. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, I have a question for you.
Why did you call me on a private call?
Did I really?
Yeah.
Oh, dang, I don't know. That's weird. Hey, but I do have a question for you. How did you feel about the 20K step challenge?
Well, firstly, I don't really think I deserve to feel a certain way because I didn't complete it. I didn't even finish the whole day. But I think it's a great challenge to get you moving, and it's not for the weak.
Period. It's not for the weak at all. It's not for the weak. Thanks, man, because I felt like I had thrown some shade because you were my buddy, and I was like, definitely have a buddy. But my sister was my buddy. She motivated. She called me every day in the morning while I was walking. So that's that was great help.
But I mean, at some point, I was going to CrossFit, and I didn't get 20,000 steps, but by 6 a.m. I had at least 5,000.
There we go. And that's all that matters, honestly. As long as you get active, that's all we need in this world. Thanks for your input, Melissa. We appreciate you.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We appreciate you, baby girl. I'll give you a call in like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, bye. Okay. So yeah, have a buddy. That was basically all I wanted to say. I didn't want to throw shade to my sister, but she did do CrossFit like the last like 2 weeks of the step challenge, and she's doing really good at it too. She's doing really good. She's still doing it, so we applaud her. Okay, so now I guess I will show you guys my results. Ding ding ding. Yes. Huh?
Yes.
What?
Can I go in now?
Sure. You just gotta sit on the side.
Okay.
Then I went and changed. Okay. Okay. It's hard for me to talk when I have an audience, but so now we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you guys my results. Personally, what I see has really changed. Is my thighs. There's a little bit more definition of my thighs and I can feel it. My tummy, I can say it probably like shrunk by an inch. I'm gonna measure it tomorrow morning just so we can see, because I didn't do the inches. And then my face, ooh, my face definitely has shrunk. You agree, Vimbai?
Yeah.
My face has shrunk? It actually shrunk.
Yeah.
It's shrunk?
Yeah. It has.
You know, I don't believe her. Yeah, it has. Yeah, but my face has definitely shrunk. I can see it in my face, which makes me really, really happy, because when my face is like huge and pudgy, I look like a little big baby. But sorry. Yeah. All right. Yeah, what else? That's honestly all I wanted to talk about in this video. Yeah. See, I forget what I'm okay. But yeah, that is all I wanted to talk about in this video. If you guys want to join the next challenge, please go ahead and follow Lydia Dinga on her page so you can know when the next challenge starts, so we can all do it together as a whole big girl group, you know, why not? And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I don't use Twitter. I'm lying. I do not use Twitter, but I like retweet. I don't know how to use Twitter, but it's okay. But don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.
Hey.